Hello everyone, my name is Kendi and I am participating in the 15 Days of African Literature courtesy of Andishi, Africa. Now, one of my most favorite authors or writers, however you want to call it, in Africa is Chinua Achebe. If you are an avid reader, you have to agree that he is one of the most phenomenal writers in this continent. He is not only amazing in the way he tells his story, but the way he immerses us in the culture is nothing short of impeccable. Yeah. So one of my favorite books that he has written is Things Fall Apart. Things Fall Apart is a book that takes the setting in a village called Okonkwo. And if you've also read No Longer at Ease, it is the same village that he talks about. And those are actually my two favorite books. There's Things Fall Apart and there's No Longer at Ease. I can't pick up the two which is the best because both of them have a different storyline, but they still speak to the heart. So, what makes it so endearing for me to read African written books? One, it's not just the story, it's not just the culture, but it is the richness of the language. It's so interesting how we are able to capture proverbs, euphemisms, analogies in the stories that we read. I mean, if I go through some of the things that Chinua Achebe has written, when he's talking about Eneke the bird said, since men have learned to shoot without missing, he has learned to fly without perching. And then you have such statements like, an old woman is always uneasy when dry bones are mentioned in a proverb. Or referring to, instead of saying the typical, he woke up in the morning and slept in the evening, he just sees it as from cock crow until the chicken went to roost. Isn't that just beautiful? So I love his use of imagery. This is beside his story. I would encourage you to actually take his books and read them because they're very, very interesting. They will capture you instantly. From the onset, they carry you through the different traditions that were practiced by the Igbos. It's just wow. It's just amazing. So for me, what endears me to reading African books is the language we use. It is so rich. It has such amazing grammar, beautiful language, and I would encourage anyone who seeks to grow in the English grammar to speak English to the Queen's liking to actually take an African book and read. You can start with Things Fall Apart by Chinua Achebe. Ciao.